$500K on your Meta offer letter. Looks great until you understand what that equity refresh just did to your real take-home and your vesting timeline. Most senior engineers see the total comp number and stop reading. Research data from Levels, FYI and Glassdoor shows the same pattern every time. The refresh resets your vesting clock mid-career. Ordinary income tax kicks in at 46-50% for this comp ban. And liquidity gets delayed 12-24 months past what the offer implied. By the time you see the payoff, the stated $500K has become $280K in actual money after tax and timing haircut. Here's what happens and how to see it before you sign. First, the wrong belief. When you get a refresh offer at Meta, typically at L6 or E7 level, the offer letter says something like $200K base, $300K equity over 4 years. Your mental math, $500K gross, taxed once at my marginal rate, vesting on the standard schedule. That's the trap. Here's the reality. That $300K equity isn't a continuation of your original grant. It's a new grant, which means a new vesting schedule starting today . Your original grant was on year 3 of a 4-year cliff. Doesn't matter. The refresh resets you to year 0 of a new 4-year vest, typically with a 1-year cliff. So you go from 18 months until full liquidity to 4 years from now. Plus the ordinary income tax hit the moment each tranche vests. That's the first gap, but here's where the money really disappears. RSUs are taxed as ordinary income at the vest date not the grant date. IRS Publication 525 is explicit. The fair market value on vest day is your taxable income. For an engineer earning $200K base, adding $75K per year investing RSUs, 1/4 of the $300K refresh, the marginal federal rate is 37%. Add California or New York state tax 9% to 13%, and you're at 46-50% marginal. That $75K vest quarter nets you roughly $3741K after federal and state tax. Multiply that across 4 years. $300K gross equity becomes $165K net after tax. But it doesn't come all at once. It vests quarterly over 48 months, which means you're paying estimated taxes 4 times a year on income you haven't received yet. Cash flow surprise most people don't budget for. Now add the timing cost. In a traditional 4-year vest with a 1-year cliff, you get 25%, roughly $75K gross, $3741K net after year 1. Then $75K gross per year for 3 more years. Under the refresh, that year 1 cliff still applies, but it's a new year 1, starting from when you signed the refresh letter, not your original hire date. If your original grant was maturing, you just lost 12-18 months of liquidity. Let's math it. Original grant, $400K over 4 years, hired Jan 2021. By Jan 2025, you've vested $300K, 75% through the vest. In February 2025, Meta refreshes you. New $300K grant, new 4-year vest from February 2025. Your total outstanding equity is now $300K remaining on the original grant, vesting monthly through January 2026, plus the new $300K, 48 months from Feb 2025. That delays your fully vested state from Jan 2026 to Feb 2029, 3 extra years for the refresh to fully clear. So the stated value of $500K total comp is real on paper. But 1. The equity nets roughly 50-55% after tax, not 65-70% like cash salary. 2. The timing spread delays liquidity by 12-36 months depending on refresh timing. 3. The quarterly vesting creates 4 cash flow surprise moments a year. Result, $500K stated becomes $280-320K net take-home after federal plus state tax and present value timing adjustment. That's the $220K gap most engineers don't model until the first April tax bill shows up. Why it matters now. Tech layoff cycles and equity refresh policies shifted in 2024-2025. Companies are using refreshes more aggressively to manage retention and cap realized comp. Before you sign an offer, you need 3 numbers from the recruiter. The exact vest schedule of the refresh cliff date, quarterly amounts, the remaining vesting on any prior grants, and a written confirmation of the tax treatment in your jurisdiction. Your career is the largest asset you own.